In this final edition of UTA Spotlight for the fall semester, the spirit of UTA campus came alive for homecoming, and we highlighted the major events.
And see how one UTA Drive is partnering with the Arlington Police Department to serve the community. UTA Spotlight starts now. Welcome to UTA Spotlight. I'm Kaylin Blessinger.
And I'm Mercedes Garcia. Thank you for joining us.
Every year, something special happens at the heart of the University of Texas at Arlington. UTA ambassadors and campus leaders gather to celebrate and kick off homecoming activities by pouring blue dye into UTA's central fountain. It's a way to celebrate Maverick pride and keep the Maverick spirit shining bright, one brilliant blue wave at a time. The Blue Fountain was just the start of many homecoming activities on campus last week.
UTA campus came alive Saturday, November 15th as a Wizard of Oz-themed homecoming took over campus. The day was packed with events for students, alumni, and the community to celebrate Maverick Pride.
Homecoming festivities kicked off early with the annual Homecoming 5K. Students and community members lined up at sunrise as spirit squads cheer along, filling the morning with energy. Many runners said the encouragement helped push them to the finish.
From start to finish, there was always people at the corners cheering you on, and it was really like a good motivator to just keep on pushing.
Later, students and families walked around the street festival where music, games, and food filled the afternoon. The festival offered a lively space for Mavericks of all ages to spend time together and show their school spirit.
Just brings everybody to be able to kind of share the commonality of wanting to enjoy each other's presence.
As the day continued, the tailgate brought even more energy to campus. Fraternities set up tents and played music as students and alumni joined the game day celebration. One wrangler said the tailgate gives students a chance to experience something new.
I think it's an opportunity for people that don't get out to see what UTA has to offer.
Daniel Castagna, UTA Spotlight.
Homecoming Saturday wrapped up with the highly anticipated men's basketball game. We'll have that recap for you coming up. Stay tuned.
With UTA's campus buzz growing every year, students packed another sold-out homecoming bash, bringing together major artists, big crowds, and the Maverick community. The 2025 Homecoming Bash at Texas Hall brought major energy for students with a night of major artists and Maverick spirit. DJ Dre set the tone early, getting concert goers on their feet before the headliners took the stage. Flippa T opened the show with a high-energy performance that had students cheering. The momentum continued as Bunna B engaged the crowd and kept the atmosphere loud and lively. Mariah the Scientist closed the night by uniting attendees through her singing while repping UTA merch. Phones lit up the venue as the crowd sang along, creating one of the most memorable bash moments. Students praise UTA and Excel activities for another high-profile and successful bash, and they cannot wait for next semester. And now we turn to the last Terry Talk of the semester.
That is right. Welcome back to this last edition of Terry Talk of this semester. I'm Aiden Clark.
And I am Michelle. Last time we talked about importance of community involvement and how UTA students can make a difference through volunteering.
This week, we highlight one of the biggest events of the year, the Terry Toy Drive.
The Terry Toy Drive is the largest fundraiser event hosted by the Maverick Terry Scholars to support underprivileged kids in the Arlington community.
The Terry Scholars partner with the Arlington Police Department to help collect newly sealed toys and monetary donations that go directly towards children and families in need for the holidays.
The toy drive ran from November 17th to November 21st at the Central Library from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Last year, they raised $4,500 and are hoping to top that this year. Every donation, big or small, makes a difference. One toy can bring a smile to a child's face and show how to care for them.
If you'd like to help, grab your friend and stop by one of the donation sites next year from November 16th to November 20th to make the holidays a little brighter for families in Arlington.
Or you can visit the Maverick Terry Instagram at Maverick Terry's to stay up to date for future community service events. We'd like to thank you guys for watching our segment today. We hope you learned something new and decide to go out and make a change in our community.
In the famous words of the late Mr. Terry,
Success is attaining the goals you have set up for yourself in life.
After this break, we continue to recap homecoming events that happened around campus.
And we see how fall graduates can prepare for commencement.
Finally, we highlight how one UTA department honors a past UTA graduate.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Welcome back to UTA Spotlight. Homecoming activities included a chili cook-off. Several competitors vied for the top prize in this homecoming event, while attendees got to sample and try a variety of chili recipes. Whether you like it spicy or mild, there was something for everyone.
I'm in student government, so I've been helping us sling some chili all day, and I wanted to scope out the competition, make sure that we were the best, and I'm pretty sure we are. I think the strangest one, not strange, but the most surprising, was this lady had put honey in hers and it was really sweet, and you could taste it right off the bat. I didn't expect that.
The cook-off champion was the great and powerful chile.
The Residence Guide is your all-purpose guide to campus life survival. For this final episode of the Residence Guide, I will give you a brief rundown on where to find information on graduation, as well as the best photo op spots on campus.
Hey, I'm Kat and welcome to the Residence Guide. Today I'm going to be showing you how to graduate as well as all the best picture places on UTA. Let's go! Graduating is the biggest step you will ever take in your college career, and it can be very overwhelming. Luckily, UTA makes graduating a breeze. Simply go to UTA's graduation site, uta.edu/commencement, where you can find everything you need, including this graduation checklist. You can start by ordering your cap and gown at the UTA bookstore. Simply type in graduation gown and scroll down. Black is for master's and doctorate, while blue is for bachelor's. Graduation here is such a straightforward process, it allows you to focus on more important things, like taking the best grad photos. A really good place to take pictures is the Architecture Quad Fountain. Or you could pose in front of the horses outside of UC.
Or you could always just lay in the grass.
Or the Fine Arts Fountain. Or you could pose in front of UTA Tower. Or you could pose in front of this fountain. Or you could pose with one of UTA's many spirit horses. Lasting Imprint's my favorite. Or how about on this UTA novelty chair? Or you could pose in front of this fountain. Honestly, you could pose in front of any fountain on UTA and it'll look good. Here's a map of the best picture spots on campus. And here's some former graduates' photos for inspiration. Kat Blessinger, UTA Spotlight.
Good luck with your finals, Mavs. I'll see you at Globe Life Field.
UTA alumnus Link Kabajundi was celebrated this week with the Department of Communication Changemaker Award. Link Kabajundi excelled as a UTA men's basketball player and graduated with a Master's in Communication in 2019. He established Thrive Media, a media company focused on amplifying voices less heard yet deserving. He's produced his own documentary and is a communication specialist focused on community building, art, and technology. This award honors the professional achievements, influence, ethical standards, impact, and the commitment that alumni have made in the field of communication.
In the last edition of Mavs on the Street, we asked UTA students about their favorite events here on campus. This time, students reflect on the semester as it ends.
With the semester coming to a close, we asked students about what they'll miss or regret. This is Mavs on the Street.
I miss spending quality time with my mom, just hanging out with her, and also playing around with my dog, and just not having the stress of being in school.
My mom's cooking. I miss her food so much.
What does your mom cook?
A lot of Mexican dishes, very Latin-centered.
My mom's food, hanging out with my sister on a daily basis, being able to like be with my dogs and my close immediate family, being able to see my dad after work.
The events, the community, I met so many good people here, especially my classes and lab.
I know I'll miss just like walking around campus in front of the library where there's all the student organizations when they're like selling stuff.
I really like the environment. I love being around a lot of my friends. I really love my professors and the energy that everybody gives here.
Get more involved with, events. I like this week only, I was like, oh my God, homecoming week is this week.
I think be more active in campus life. I know they have things in the UC, so coming out to more events.
I guess everyone can always say that I probably should have studied more, but other than that, I think I did the semester pretty well.
Thanks to UTA Spotlight reporters Garrett Crowder and Austin Stromberg for sharing what UTA students are thinking about. And now, UTA Sports with Sergio Mondajano.
That's right, Kat. This is the Maverick Report starts now. Good evening. I'm Sergio Mondajano, and welcome to the Maverick Report. We start off with some basketball action, and we start off with some Mavericks taking on the Arlington Baptist. The Mavericks cruised on the entire game with an excellent shooting with the 43-point percentage and a 57% percentage from the field. Rayson Seamster has been a locomotive for UTA with 19 points, followed by Cash Chavez netting in the 15. The Mavericks get a comfortable win 1-17, 61-2 against the Arlington Baptist Patriots. The Lady Maverick basketball team got the second win of the season against Tennessee State for homecoming, and Maverick won it a score of 78-58 with 4 players in the double figure and the 28 bench points. Here's what Coach Wright has to say about the team's performance.
Definitely pleased with what I am seeing, and as we continue to gel, I feel like the depth has been something that is going to be really, really good for us this year. Really, really proud of our group. It has not been an easy, season to start. We've played some really, really good teams, but we've also shown that we are a really good team as well, and we're just kind of scratching the surface. So,
you can catch the UTA women's basketball team back at College Park Center when they face Texas Southern on Wednesday, December 17th for Christmas at CPC. As for the anticipated big homecoming game against Missouri State, the Mavericks had their up and downs, but ultimately dominated the Bears 67-49. The Mavs kept Missouri State on lockdown as they forced them to 32% on field goals and just made 3 the entire game. Rayson Seamsters led to the Mavericks with 17 points, followed by Marcel McCray. With 14 points, the Mavericks cruised to the home win to the extended their home record of 3-0. Coach Turner praises the Mavericks' physicality throughout this matchup.
They're very physical, especially 23. I don't know what he ended up with, but we knew he was going to score some points tonight. But I felt like we did a decent job on him for how good he is. We didn't double him all night. We wanted him to beat us. Like we didn't want the other guards to get off, so we played one-on-one. We knew he was going to score some points because he's a good player.
And last night in Evansville, the Mavericks won against Evansville 84-76. As they proved to a 4-on-1 record, the Mavericks take home court. They will be November 29th as they take on Stephen F. Austin for the International Day inside the College Park Center. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Sergio, for that sports update. That's all we have on this final edition of UTA Spotlight for this semester. To stay up to date with us, please follow us on Instagram at MavMediaUTA.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a highlight. I'm Mercedes Garcia.
And I'm Kaylin Blessinger. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next semester.